Before Suleiman the Magnificent, before Mehmed the Conqueror, there was one man who started it all, a man with nothing but faith, courage, and a dream. His name was Osman Ghazi, the forgotten warrior king who built the foundations of the Ottoman Empire. Scene transition, early life. Osman was born in 1258 into the Kayu tribe, a small Turkic group wandering the frontiers of Anatolia. His father, Ertuğrul Bey, had led them here after fleeing the Mongol invasions. When Osman became chief, his people were poor, surrounded by enemies, and overshadowed by larger powers. But Osman was no ordinary leader. He carried a vision that would change the world. The dream of Osman. Legend tells us of his dream. A shining moon rose from the chest of Sheikh Edebali, entered Osman's heart, and from him grew a mighty tree, stretching across mountains and rivers, shading the world with its branches. This dream was seen as a prophecy. Osman's descendants would rule an empire. First battles. With faith as his weapon and courage as his shield, Osman began his conquests. He struck at Byzantine fortresses, using fast cavalry raids to outsmart stronger enemies. At the Battle of Baphius in 1302, his small force defeated a far larger Byzantine army. For the first time, the world recognized Osman's name. His warriors weren't just soldiers, they were Ghazis, fighters who believed their battles were holy. This gave them unbreakable spirit and unity. Building the state. But Osman wasn't only a warrior, he was a state builder. He minted coins in his own name. He created fair laws and treated both Muslims and Christians with justice. He encouraged farming, settlement, and prosperity on newly conquered lands. He ate with his soldiers, dressed like them, and listened to his people. That humility made him beloved. The struggle with Byzantium. For years, Osman pushed against Byzantium. Cities like Bursa, Nicaea, and Nicomedia stood like walls in his path. He could not live to see them all fall, but his son Orhan would complete the dream. Bursa became the Ottomans' first great capital. Final days and legacy. Near the end of his life, Osman grew ill. Before his death in 1324, he gave his son powerful advice. Be just, protect your people, honor scholars, and never abandon the path of justice, for justice is the foundation of rule. With these words, Osman left behind more than land. He left behind a legacy. From a small tribe in Sot, Osman lit the fire that would become a world empire lasting over 600 years. Closing reflection. Today, many remember Mehmed the Conqueror and Suleiman the Magnificent, but it was Osman Ghazi, the forgotten warrior king, who made them possible. Without his dream, there would be no Ottoman Empire. Empires rise and fall, but legends never die.